Yo, what's crackin', zigafide fam? I'm back with a new video. Yeah, I recorded this video before, but I accidentally used my webcam mic, which sucks, so the video would have been unwatchable. But today we back with virtual drill. And if you don't know, it's basically like if you mix like electronic with drill, it's fire. Don't think many people are doing it. It might be the next big thing, who knows, bro? So let's just get right into it. Okay, so I started out with a piano. This is not going to be used in the final beat. It was just to get an idea. I played this on my MIDI in A minor, of course, because you know, if you can't play the piano, A minor is easy. Okay, so obviously I'm going to use these as the bass notes. Obviously, it's going to be a top line. This is one of like the most used chord progressions ever. You could use this too. It probably will sound good for you. Okay, but now I'm going to transpose it and turn it into a bass line using this preset in Nexus. And you can see I did this pattern where I split it and moved it up. This is every 2 steps. It splits and moves up and down. And I added some sauce. So yeah, we got our foundation, so let's keep moving, bro. Okay, next I got this preset in Nexus. It's kind of like an ambient preset. It's called Trap Sign. And I just copied the top melody that we made in the piano. In the final arrangement, this is going to be like a build up, like before the main melody hits, because we are going to copy this into like a harder hitting lead, and I'm going to do that right now. So I got this lead. I'm pretty sure it's the same lead that I just made the bass with, but I just pasted the lead pattern in from the piano. I don't think I adjusted anything with this. So yeah, you can tell that's where like the main energy is gonna come from. Also, I put stereo shaper on. If you do this, it'll widen the sound a bit. Okay, the final melodic component is more like a counter melody. I just took a pluck and played some things. Okay, so here's the full melody together. So yeah, pretty fire. If it's not sounding like a 2008 Flash game, then you better run it back. Okay, now is where we're gonna start like kind of diverging off of like a trap beat. We're gonna use drill drum patterns. So I'm gonna take a clap, and the way that the drill clap pattern works is it hits normally, and it hits like 1/4 of a bar off next time. So I'm gonna play with the metronome. And then the hi-hat really gives it bounce. And the way that the drill hi-hat pattern is constructed, at least a basic one, you see if you have it on step mode, you make one that's 3 of these things long, and you place one here, and then you place one here, and that'll create like that bounce. And then just as like a percussion, we got a snare. Okay, now we got an 808. I think the pro sauce tip for this is to choose like a long 808 and not one that's just hard for like 1/4 of a second. Like this one's long. You just want to kind of make your 808 pattern fit the melody pattern and like fit the other drums that you made. That's why you should make the clap and hi-hat first, and you could kind of feel out how you want this. And obviously follow the root notes. And yeah, there's some slides, and if you don't know how to make a slide, you just double click the note and click this triangle thing. Something essential is gonna be making it stop when you stop playing the note, and the way you do that is just go in the envelope thing, click volume, turn it on, and make it look like a square.
Oh my God!
Okay, next up is the kick. Obviously pretty hard hitting kick because it's drill, and you just make the kick follow loosely with the 808 and it'll sound good, pretty much guaranteed. Before I get into arrangement, I have like a kind of mixing tip. I don't know if you should take tips from me about that, but on the 808 I have a peak controller, and basically that means whenever it plays, it'll like create a signal, and you could use that to automate other things. So this is an EQ I have on the entire melody, because on the melody I want the low end, but only not when the 808 is hitting. So if you see, I have these linked. So imagine the melody was playing, it's taking out like below 200. You could do that by right clicking the low frequency thing, and you could click link to controller, then go through the process. Okay, I guess now on to arrangement. So basically the idea is continuously building energy. So we start with pretty low energy, literally just like the bass line and nothing else. And we slowly build, we add the counter melody, add clap, hi-hat, and then we drop, we add the ambient top line along with like all the drums, I'm pretty sure. And then we drop back into low energy when it's building up for the lead to come in. So what you can see here is an EQ. I automated an EQ on the master. See, like it slowly builds up, and you probably want to turn on linear phase and HQ. I think that makes it sound better, I'm not really sure why. And then we drop into everything. This is everything, and then we fall down into low energy again, and it's the whole thing is just basically repeating. Like, and at the end I just have this preset. It's kind of like the slow triplet preset in gross beat, but I don't have gross beat, so I just made it in here. I just use it for a switch up at the end. And the arrangement is basically complete. I wanted to keep it simple because like the melody is already so busy. Basically it. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. Oh, I guess I forgot one thing. On the master I got G-clip, making sure the kick hits hard. Everyone probably swears on soft clipper, but I like to use this instead because I don't know, I feel like you could adjust it more. But that's basically it. Subscribe, follow the Twitter, Instagram, join the Discord. You better join the Discord. If you do anything, join the Discord. Like the video. I think that's it.